Boys and girls, I've just signed Bruno Fernandes for Bayern Munich. I know, great signing. Am I right? I'm absolutely right. We've signed him for £21 million. Is this not the best bargain you have ever seen in Football Manager? Hey guys, and welcome back to the 14th episode of the FM22 Bayern Munich Save with me, Raxel FM. Where today we are versing Bayer Leverkusen in a game in the Bundesliga, and then we could potentially be playing this game in the DFB-Pokal, but I think I'll take you along with the ride for me in the transfer deadline day. I'm not saying anything's going to happen, but it's kind of mildly entertaining to come along with the ride for me. So if you're excited about that, feel like you're going to be entertained by that, make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Raxel FM YouTube channel so you don't miss content here and there where we will be posting this series. And I haven't done one for a while, but transfer guides come up every now and then, so make sure you do smash that subscribe and that like button so you don't miss any of that. Can we please smash whatever like target you can give me today? Even though it is transfer deadline day, I'm not going to put pressure on you. You have enough stuff going on in your life, boys and girls. And now we're going to go over what has happened since last time we saw each other. A disappointing 2-0 defeat to Borussia Dortmund. Our fierce rivals is the main point of pointedness. Importance, maybe, is it's the one noteworthy thing, is what I'm saying. 2 goals, which were sort of unexpected based off the XG and the shots. It wasn't a bad performance, it was just an unlucky loss. I mean, we did beat them 5-1 last time, so I'll give them that one in the league. 4-0, 3-2, 5-0, and another 4-0 win. Aside from that, a very good result so far, so I'm not feeling too bad about our position in 12th, second place in the league right now with 12 points, because I think we will be able to go back to the top very soon with a win against Bayer Leverkusen. But since last time we saw each other, we have made some transfers. We're going to very quickly go over them, and then we will jump into the game. The first player that we have brought in is Bruno Fernandes. How have I not turned that into the wee teaser? How much did you buy him for, Raxo? You bought him for £21 million. How did I buy Bruno Fernandes for £21 million? I don't know. I have no idea. They had put him on the transfer list, and of course I was going to sign him. Here's Bruno Fernandes for £21 million. What a signing. That should have been my intro. I'm tempted to make that my intro, because we bought Bruno Fernandes for 21. That's a bargain. Absolute bargain. And of course Hendricks. Yeah, they're not stoked about that one. I think Mbabu might be leaving the club to make way for that man. In terms of sales, we've also done quite a bit of stuff. Oh my goodness. How have I not clickbaited any of this? Kingsley Coman, he's left for £67 million. We literally could have bought 3 Bruno Fernandeses for Kingsley Coman. What? I would happily swap them. Kingsley is a very good player, but wasn't a starter at all for us, so I'm happy to get rid of him. We also got rid of a youngster and 2 players out on loan. So long to Kingsley. Welcome in Bruno. How have I not talked about Bruno? I think I put it in the teaser. No, I've got to make this Bruno thing the teaser. Actually, you know what? You're going to listen to me do the teaser right now. Let's do it. Boys and girls, I've just signed Bruno Fernandes for Bayern Munich. I know, great signing. Am I right? I'm absolutely right. We've signed him for £21 million. Is this not the best bargain you have ever seen in Football Manager? There we go. And then the intro will play, and you've just heard that twice. Bit of breaking the fourth wall kind of stuff. The original intro was about how annoyed I am because we signed Hendricks. And, oh yeah, you won't know about that. No, we signed Hendricks. He's not even no, he is in our first team. He was to try and make them be happy about the German players signing stuff, but they're fuming about me signing them, so I was complaining about that. Bruno Fernandes intro, much more interesting. So yeah, actually, I just realised I wasn't going to make that the intro for reference, so that's now confusing actually, because you've actually seen the Bruno Fernandes intro. Okay, let's jump into this game. That's the team that we're going with. Gnabry on the right hand side is someone that keeps starting. Honestly, because I keep forgetting to substitute him out. And actually, we shouldn't have been starting Eriksson. We should have been starting Goretzka. I really did not look at that team properly. But it's what we're going with. Guerrero's still in there because, unfortunately, there is an injury to Davies at this current point in time. But Guerrero, obviously, an incredibly good second option, almost scoring there from a free kick after just 6 minutes and 2 seconds. Kimmich collects it at that right back position. Apparently goal line technology is getting involved there, but I feel like it was pretty clear to all of us that that one didn't go across the line. But at home, I'm sure we'll get the ball across the line at some point during this game. 15 minutes gone, 3 shots to their 0. We're definitely the better of the two sides, but the shots aren't insane on that map, as you can see. Not in high frequency goal scoring positions, but I'm sure it will only be a matter of time, and it actually could come from this highlight right here, right now. Eriksen through to Mbappe. He's scored a lot this year. Hasn't scored there. Gnabry hasn't scored at all this year and has scored now, proving that my mistakes are intentional. See, I meant to get him on the pitch. I meant to have him be pointed out so that I could say I'm a genius when he does score this goal. And Eriksen put a ball through. So, just genius all round from me. Great finish, great pass. Did think that someone was offside in the lead up at least 2 times there, but luckily nothing's been ruled out, and we're leading this game 1-0. Almost 2-0 there. Lewandowski hitting the woodwork, not leaving the football club, and proving that he is still an elite striker, even with his older age, getting older and older as every single year goes by in this save. But he's still banging in the goals left, right and centre. But with Mbappe on that left-hand side, he's got some competition for top goal scorer this year. I could actually see Mbappe overtaking him. But we'll see what happens as the season progresses. Right now, is Mbappe saying that, I do kind of want to be the top goal scorer. And that does sound like I'm sort of downplaying how good Mbappe is. Sort of just, saying it's a surprise. No, we would expect Mbappe to score a lot of goals. It's just Lewandowski is such an insane player in real life and in the save. I can't see anyone scoring more goals than him, but it's looking likely that it could happen this year. I'm not sure how many Lewandowski has, but Mbappe does have a serious amount at this current point in time. It's only going to add to him. It'll be an interesting race till the end of the season. No Haaland this year, of course, as well. Gone over to Manchester City, just like in real life. No false play? No, not horseplay. Foul play by me to make that move happen. Just a completely natural, realistic transfer that has occurred on Football Manager, and is meaning that, of course, we are probably going to be a very, very easy goal-scoring winner for us this year. That was not Englished correctly, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Bruno Fernandes through, could score. He does, mate. £21 million. He's showing that he's got absolute ability. He must have just had a terrible... Did he have a terrible year? Because I think originally he definitely requested to go, but then he became listed. And according to his stats from last season, he didn't have a bad year. He did start this year averagely, but definitely didn't have a bad year. Interesting. Not expecting him to be put on the transfer list at all, but hey, more than happy to snap that one up and get a serious bargain for such a world-class talent like that man, Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich to throw the ball into Bruno. Goes back to Gnabry, who was looking tired on that right-hand side, so I think he will be making way at some point soon. Guerrero smashes it over to Gnabry. Could be one of his last participations in this game. Fernandes, Gnabry, Lewandowski. Makes it 2. Not 2. There's no 2 involved there. Two goal contributions for Gnabry. Saved it. 4 goals, 10-0. And Lewandowski, of course, have heard what we were talking about, and he has managed to get himself a goal to make it 10 goals for the season. But I don't know how many of them are in the Bundesliga. That's the important thing. That's the real title. I mean, Mbappe could have scored maybe 7 in the Bundesliga, and Lewandowski might have only scored 5, but then some serious amounts in the other competitions. Who knows? We'll take a look after this game, and of course we'll go over transfer business. There's more stuff that's going to happen before the deadline day, actually. So you're going to get an update before deadline day, and an update during deadline day, and you're also getting a long game here. And I've also been talking for probably like a good 5 minutes longer than I actually should have, so it's going to easily get to 10 minutes here. I might not even have to show deadline day. I might not. We might just play one game. No one really wants to see the DFB-Pokal. We've already won it as well. Nothing interesting going on there. If nothing happens in deadline day, maybe I'll just do a review of it. Mbappe's in here though, looking into Lewandowski. He doesn't care. And that's why we love that man. He knows that Lewandowski is fighting for that top goal scorer spot ahead of him. but he just wants the team to score. He just loves football. He loves the team. He plays for the badge on the front, not the name on the back, and we love to see it. 2 substitutions being made here. Only 20 minutes to go. There's no way we're dropping the points now. I mean, I'd like to keep the clean sheet, but this attack, slightly concerning. Oh, it's going to be... Thank goodness. I was going to say it's going to be a goal because I was pretty convinced it was going to be. Diaby really should have finished that one. But too good defensively, goalkeeping-wise. We're just a well-rounded team. Holistic development going on here at Bayern Munich. Great squad. Hopefully, the depth that we have this year will help us move so far into the Champions League rounds, because we'll just be able to rotate in every single game of the Bundesliga, and I'd say still win quite comfortably because, there goes the clean sheet. But speaking of positives, we will be able to rotate really easily because we have at least 2 or 3 options of world-class players that can do a brilliant job in every single position that we have. The only one that I'm thinking maybe we don't have the perfect option is a striker, but Adeyemi and Jovic are 2 players that are genuinely back to do a decent job most weeks. I don't see any reason why they won't do a decent job every single week in the Bundesliga when we do need them to do it, especially against teams like, I don't know, your Colognes, I can't think of another average Bundesliga team because they're average teams. I don't pay much attention to it. Hoffenheim are good, aren't they? I don't know. I don't know much about the Bundesliga, clearly. 15 minutes to go here. Another opportunity. See, now I'm running out of time. I don't know how long I can talk to you guys about the deadline day. You might not be coming along with the ride for me. With me? I haven't said that right again, but you know what I'm trying to say. Mbappe must have been offside there. I wasn't really paying attention to that because, in my opinion, those kind of things are basic. You know, it's just... don't stand in an off-wide position, but he hasn't there. And Guerrero gets his first goal for Bayern Munich in the league, I assume, because he's got one apparently. So maybe he has scored one. I don't know. We'll focus on that. No, I'm never going to check that. But still, he scored 2. It's impressive from left back, especially considering the fact he's not a starting player. This man is a starting player though, and that's why he's gotten a hat trick today. Beautiful possession football to lead to an opportunity. Is it possession football? I don't know. I just sort of said the thing that came into my mind. Fernandes coming off. Muller coming on. No, it's not possession football. It is not possession football. Beautiful football leading to a goal though. 7-1 win. Convincing performance. And of just insane team. Just insane team. And I wasn't even meaning to use that team. Can we point that out? Can we point that out a wee bit more? Lewandowski with a hat-trick too. Yeah, no, he wants to prove that he is going to win this golden boot once again. With 9 goals to his 7. Mbappe does have more assists though by miles. Mate, it's going to be a good race for the player of the year. Now I'm going to offer out some players. Let's go Mbabu, because we do have that new right back in the form of Hendricks and Tobias. Don't need him. Go. Let's see. Offers. Only for Mbabu though. But I'd be happy to just sell Mbabu for 10.5. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna argue with that. He wants to go there too. 10.5, no signing on clause type things. Yeah. Mbabu's probably gonna go to Shakhtar. I'll see you on deadline day or after deadline day. I don't know. There might be some. We'll just see you later. You know what? I can add this to the video. Win in Rome. May as well. I mean, we could be versing Rome. Where's Rome? Down in 2nd tier. First of all, we're in the 1st tier. Group C. Best group. Everyone knows that. And now we have to draw the rest of the teams. But who we're going to be versing in the Champions League group. Now, this is important. It is very important because this is one of the competitions we still need to win. From here, Sevilla, Porto, or Lyon. Please. Sevilla. Okay, Porto is already gone. We got Chelsea. Alright, so that's our challenging team. As long as we don't get one of the big boys in this one, like Villarreal, Ajax, or Inter, I think we'll be fine. And we've got... Alright, so we have Chelsea and Villarreal now. And as long as we don't get AS Monaco, or Borussia Mönchengladbach, or Fenerbahce, we'll be all good. Fenerbahce's gone. Feyenoord's probably the next team I would have said I didn't want to get. All right. It's not the easiest group we've ever been dealt, but it is an opportunity to take some teams out. Villarreal, Chelsea, and Feyenoord. I reckon they all have a pretty good chance of doing a good job in that group. So, fingers crossed, we don't do too badly. In terms of transfers, Mbabu might be leaving, Ceballos might be leaving, Sabitzer might be leaving. So that would mean that we have like £100 million to spend on deadline day. Yeah, I don't know who to buy. No German players are good. Can we have some good German players come up, please? Alright team, you're going on this ride with me that we call Transfer Deadline Day. And there is going to be some action, and that's why I'm actually doing it with you. I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to be through this video in much time, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Currently, there is bids in for Richards on loan, Ceballos on a permanent transfer to Atalanta, and Sabitzer on a permanent transfer to Brighton. Since last time we saw each other, the only deal we've confirmed is the sale of Mbabu, and he has gone for £10.5 million. Very happy with that fee, considering we brought him in for 4.5. A little gutted that he has now risen to a very impressive transfer value, but we all knew that he was worth a bit more than what we bought him in for, and what we sold him for. Just didn't realise it was quite that much. But currently, we're sitting pretty at £56 million. And once some other deals go across the line, I'm going to check out these actually. Ooh. Nah, I'm tempted by it, but I reckon no. Who else have we got in the transfer market right now? Anyone on the transfer list? That might be worth checking out. But the only people we're interested in right at this current moment in time is centre backs. Rice kind of counts as one, because I just would quite like to buy Declan Rice. In terms of players on the transfer list, because obviously I've been focusing on Germans right now, don't really know what is available. It's looking alright. Lenormand is not a bad centre back apparently, so we'll give him a quick scout. I reckon he probably won't quite be good enough, but not too terrible of a player. Ball winning midfielder for Joelinton, that still absolutely blows my mind that it is a thing that's happening, but he's doing a brilliant job of it in real life. Well done to him. Hats off to him. Who else are we interested in? I think that's probably about it. I think now that we're getting down into this low sort of price range, I don't think we really want many of those players. So we'll simulate forward the first day, and we have an offer for Sabitzer, and it is a £36.5 million bid. And that makes me think I might be able to get more. I'll accept the Leicester, reject the Monaco, and offer 40. See if they accept that. If he does, we're in business, boys and girls. What are they saying? Give me 40. Come on, mate. Do it. I think I've got 40. We've got 40. I'm not going to push it too much higher than that. I am going to cough. I did cough. I was going to be happy with 36.5, but 40 million is a much better transfer fee. And you know what? We're going to offer him out once again for £40 million. So if Leicester and Brighton want to get involved in this £40 million race for this man, they can be my guest and do that exactly. Not selling him on loan. And Richards has got a loan offer from Lens. They're not contributing a whole lot, but I'm still going to give it to him because, yeah, I'd like them to get some first team football somewhere, just as a backup option, apart from the sides that he's already talking to. Come on, let's see something happen. It's a transfer offer. Is it Sabitzer? It must be Sabitzer, and it's just doing a glitch. Yep, no 40 million. Okay, alright. So, clearly, Monaco is to the options in terms of price and, you know, his general interest. What else are we seeing going on? Okay, this young man's leaving. Could be going on loan. I'd actually be very happy to get rid of him on loan. He, I remember, was considered to be one of the best wonder kids at some point, and he's kind of just fallen off the pace. He's got a bit of potential. Is it going to be a loan where he's regular starter? Yeah, well, you know, I'll even push for important first team. There we go. You can go on loan too. Okay, let's go to deadline day. Players that are interested in leaving clubs. Anyone interesting? I mean, of course, there's Mohamed Salah and, you know, Nico Williams, actually. 83 million. Doesn't have the best stats though, so I'm going to say a pass on that one. Oh, again, Lefondre. Is it Lefondre? Lenormand, sorry. I've completely butchered that. He's not bad, but I don't think he's going to push for any starting spots, and he doesn't fit within the philosophy, so no thank you. Also, we've got Ibanez, who's a very good option. I don't need another young Brazilian. I need some German players, otherwise they're going to get upset with me. To be honest, I'm not going to if they get upset with me, because we're going to win some competitions either way, but it would be nice if they didn't hate me. Schultz, I don't know him, but he looks like he's gone. Richard's going to Hertha Berlin on loan, love to see it. Up, he'll be going somewhere else as well. Agent offers, yeah, no, not interested, sorry mate. Come on, let's get some stuff finalised. Here we go, £8 million, £40 million, simulate forward just a couple of seconds, and now they are confirmed. £48 million straight into our bank account, and we have 103 million. Ooh, boys and girls, we can spend some money. Alright, the main position that we need to improve straight away is a centre-back. Hernandez, I do love, don't get me wrong, but he's been offered out. Because Tomori and Luis Felipe are both brilliant centre-back options. He is the one that is wanted at this current point in time, and I don't feel like I can start all of them at this point in time. Luis Felipe, maybe I should offer out too, actually. Because I'd rather sell him than Hernandez, to be honest. So let's see. Bastoni would be one that I'd want, so let's ask about availability. 50 to 85. Okay, that's not bad. 50 to 85 for a 23-year-old. Not bad. Okay. Then Delict, I think this would be a lot more. If he is, yeah, no, he's more. Probably won't go for him then. The other option, Skriniar, we had 50 to 85 for the other man, and now we've got, yeah, even more. I think it's got to be Bastoni. He's just a bargain, isn't he? He just really is a bargain. So let's go in for 50 straight off the bat, and they seem interested. If I give you guys Luis Felipe, I don't think I've done a player swap all year. If you guys give me Luis Felipe, and if I give you, Luis Felipe, and you go down to 40, I'll call that a deal. Alright. Yeah, no, that's not happening. But I don't mind the Luis Felipe loan. I can live with that. So let's try to do that. No, cancel. Thank you. Make it no. Again, I've cancel. There we go. Offer. Yes. Sometimes it just lets you do an offer. Okay, let's go 50 and 30, and just try and bite the bullet and get them to accept it without chucking in any sort of annoying thing. Okay. No, they have. Can I? If I get rid of that, will you just say yes? Oh. If I give you Luis Felipe on loan until the end of the season. Oh, see, that's what it was. I was offering it to him not as a transfer. He's not on the transfer list. I can't do that. Okay, well, let's give that a whirl. You going to accept that? Accept it. I'll be happy to do that, because Luis Felipe is not going to get... You cannot talk me out of this one. I have done it with Skriniar. Okay, that is not the player I want. Did I do the initial talks with Skriniar? Did I? I must have. You guys are probably looking at your screen thinking, Rexa, you're an absolute idiot. And you are completely correct. Let's try Bastoni. Okay. So, 50, and I'll go after league appearances, 25. Will you just let me have it? No. Okay, let's go down to 50 and 30. I think they might not make me put anyone involved in this deal. If I go 50 in that, okay, no, that's still too low. 35, give me 35, and we'll call it a night. Okay, they're not wanting to call it a night, but actually, this is looking very promising. 38, I definitely don't want Skriniar. Offers are made for this man, mate. Yeah, you're dreaming. You are absolutely dreaming. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. Nah, not 24 for Luis Felipe. He's a good player. Teams are seriously interested in him. I'll offer him out for 40 and see what they say. I don't think I'll get any bids in for him for that, but I'm just sort of stamping my foot down on what I actually want. Going out on loan. Inter have responded. No! No, okay. If you get Luis Felipe on loan, deal. Okay, so we are ending up doing basically the same deal as what I negotiated, and then they're not wanting to. They're not bothered. They are happy for me to sign him. I guess because he's under the age of. Oh yeah, no, okay. Sorry, I will keep that at a high importance. 220. Get rid of those two. I guess it is because he is a young player, so that still falls within our philosophy, despite the fact he isn't German. But then Skriniar applied to none of our philosophy. Let's give that a crack. Yes, he looks like he's joining the club for a pretty reasonable fee, to be fair. Hope there's no weird hidden fee for Luis Felipe. Under 23s? Maybe he's just a high reputation player, and they're fine with that. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say Skriniar is just as high reputation, though. He's elite. Skriniar is considered to be elite. Confusion. Much confusion, but I'm happy that this deal looks like it's going to occur. No offers for Luis Felipe. I actually don't want him gone now because Bastoni deal actually rides on him staying at the football club so that we can sell him in the deal. Oh, can we get him out on loan? Yes. That's perfect. Absolutely fine with that. Nothing wrong with that. And is ready to go. Mate, I'm giving you a replacement. You can't. No. I'm giving you a replacement. I'm literally giving you a replacement. Football Manager. It's not going to go through. It's not going to go through. It's just not going to go through. So much money. I've just taken you on a ride to watch me sell a couple of players, boys and girls. I guarantee Footy Manager is going to do me over here. There's going to be a glitch. It's not going to happen. It's not going to go through. And you can hear the fan on my laptop. I can't even be bothered turning it onto silent mode. It's not going to go through, is it? They're going to reckon that they haven't signed a replacement when I'm literally giving them a replacement. Oh, there's a joke. Alright, what if... Oh, who are you? Nah, I'll keep you around the football club. Hey, I don't think I have enough time. If I go to make an offer... Do we risk it and give it a whirl? I think we risk it. Let's go. Luis Felipe. Not that asking price. Transfer listed. And I feel bad about that because he's actually quite a good player. Bastoni, can we get it done in 45 minutes? Surely we can get it done in 45 minutes. Let's go. Luis Felipe. Can I now actually just offer him out? Or can I just remove this actually? We'll give it another whirl. Clause. Where is player exchange? There we go. Add player. Transfer listed player. No. Alright. It's working. Is it working? Luis Felipe. Transfer. Sweet. If you go nothing for that, 50. Luis Felipe. You're joking. Nah. You've got to be taking the mick. Okay. Can I do player exchange? Get Luis Felipe back in there. And do a loan. And then sneakily try and get it without you realizing that I'm doing it for a loan. And go back to 50 and after league appearances 35 is what we agreed before. Am I going to be able to do that sneakily and you not realize? Sometimes that happens. Boys and girls, we might just get lucky. I have a feeling it won't happen. Oh, it's going to be pretty tight. It's going to be pretty tight. 45 minutes, straight away. Negotiations, come on. 30 minutes to go, please. Footy Manager, give us this. Okay, what we agreed before? 250 and 10.5 and get rid of those, mate. If you're trying to negotiate against that, I knew you're trying to negotiate against that. This is literally what we agreed upon, not 2 hours ago. So don't start coming at me and acting like, oh, I deserve more. You don't deserve more, mate. There we go. Okay. 30 minutes. Someone's got to be... the lady in the office, or the man in the office, we don't know, needs to be doing some serious paperwork right now. If the paperwork is not done, the paperwork wasn't done. Karen in the office has failed us. Absolutely let us down there. I don't think we'll be able to get him that cheap ever again. Oh, that is annoying. Do I literally just do that and try and get it for 40 in the next transfer window? Yeah, I'm going to do that. So Bastoni will be joining the club eventually. Just not during this window. I mean, it's good that we'll have it locked down. It's good that we will have him in our squad eventually. But it is unfortunate that it's not going to be right now. And actually, I'm going to try and get less money for you this time because you annoyed me last time. Shame. There we go. Okay, Bastoni will join, but not until January. And I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's absolutely not the end of the world. We have some great players in here. Luis Felipe is now going to be taken straight away off the transfer listed site because, yeah, he does not deserve to be up there. But he is certainly a player I'd be willing to let go of. But it's slightly anticlimactic end to the transfer window. But we still brought in a lot of money, brought in a lot of good players, and of course still have money to spend. But we've just spent 50 million of it. I'll confirm that off camera because I don't see any reason why I won't confirm. It will go through. It will go through. But it won't go through officially until next transfer window. So we can look forward to that. That is something to look forward to in the future. Finally getting him across the line. But for now, we have to accept the fact that we are the top team in the Bundesliga, the top team in our European Champions Cup group, even though we haven't played a single game. We won the Super Cup, and of course, we won the game in today's episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Rex FM YouTube channel so you don't miss daily, no, it's not daily-ish, but, you know, the content coming left, right, and centre on this channel, and I'll see you all later.